In America, is the concept of cents out the door? If we get rid of pennies, how will we be able to make wishes in a fountain? In Canada, we got rid of the penny years ago. The world didn't end. They just round things up or down to the nearest 5c if you pay in cash. Card transactions are still done to the exact cent. I live in New Zealand where we long ago got rid of 1, 2, and 5 cent coins, so our lowest denomination is 10c. Prices will still say like 3.86 or whatever because the cents still count for card transactions. They just get rounded if you pay with cash. But I think we'd be much more likely to go totally cashless before dropping any more denominations. It's how they make you think you aren't spending an extra dollar and getting a great deal, before tax. Because they still don't include that on the price tag. It's worse, the concept of cents is out the door. Cents, though, are still a thing. I need a quarter for the shopping cart at Aldi. As a waiter, I can guarantee you there's a plethora of older folks who most definitely want their exact change back. Cents is the part you round up at the grocery store checkout to cure world hunger or kids with cancer. In America, I would say cents, and cents is out the door. Transactions on the order of cents are virtually worthless these days, but I do still consider cents useful for dividing larger amounts evenly. Like, splitting 7 between 2 people is 3.50 each, just a random example. But if they get rid of cents, how will Spotify ever pay artists? The symbol certainly is. We haven't used them in Canada for years, we round to the nearest 5c. The concept will always be there, especially as monetary transactions become more and more digitized. The problem of having to carry extra change around or keep it on hand at a physical store will become less and less. So there'll actually be less incentive to do away with the concept of change. I don't think they will implement it. Going cashless as a whole will be a thing first. They tried, or at least talked about trying, to do it before, and it never took off. On a different note, money to us is denominated to .pita, when in fact banks actually use .pita or some shit like that. The extras those account for millions of hidden dollars they take freely. No. This is America, so the concepts of both cents and cents are out the door. I think you meant cents, and the answer is yes. Did you mean cents? No.